Hey guys, how are you? I have a bunch of videos for you guys today. I'm gonna try to make them as quick as possible just because I don't want to flood the timeline, but I also have a lot of stuff to do today. So I'm gonna start off with this particular video, okay? It was brought to my attention yesterday, and you're gonna know this message is for you because you may have been having dreams about this particular ex, okay? And you're gonna notice that in your dreams, it's like they're stalking you in your dreams, and it's kind of like they're trying to get you to enter certain doors in your dream. Let me give you an example. So sometimes people want to bind you up, sometimes people want to be intimate with you, sometimes people want to fall in love with you, and it's kind of like, let's just say there's a dream and then you see this specific house and you're like, ooh, I like this house, it looks nice. And then you go in the house and then your ex is there, and that's kind of like his or her way to kind of like seduce you. Or once you enter that door, it's kind of like you're entering like some sort of portal. Like people, that's why I say doors are very, you got to be careful which doors you're entering in your dreams, because sometimes people will use things to trick you. Like they use food to trick you, and a lot of you guys probably have been having food dreams, just like they use food to trick you, and that's how they bind you up. Those who use spells, or those who are trying to get you kind of interested in them again, it's kind of like they'll get you to enter certain doors, and once you enter a certain door in your dream, it's kind of like that's their way of like doing what they want to do to you and trying to get you to, trying to like seduce you and stuff like that, right? Let me give you an example. So another form of what they're doing with warfare is, like I said, there's a bell situation. Like they use a bell, it's a hypnosis type of thing. They're using also the snap of fingers. So like they'll snap their, like let's just say you're going into the dream state or the spiritual realm, and it's like you're alert as to what it is you're thinking. Your discernment is sharp, and it's kind of like you're alert as to what your spirit is doing because you have that spiritual discernment. And then it's kind of like you hear someone's finger snaps, and then all of a sudden you're not alert, you're not aware. It's kind of like you can't control your thoughts, you can't control anything, and then someone snaps their fingers again, and it's kind of like you go back to normal. They're doing that right now. Instead of using the bell, because the bell's too obvious, now they're using the fingers to snap. I may just make a separate video so I can let people know about this. But remember the other day I said that God showed me someone calling a psychic network or a psychic website, and they're trying to get information about what's going on with you. So not everyone that calls these psychic networks and websites are calling to do something bad to you. Some of them are calling because they want to know how to get you back. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that's what they do sometimes, right? And this particular ex, I'm not sure who this is for, but this particular ex, it's like they won't leave you alone. It's like you want nothing to do with them. And here's the thing. You may not physically be talking to them. You may not be aware they're physically stalking you, or you may be, but they're literally stalking you, and they're literally trying to figure out a way how to get you back. And you want nothing to do with them. Absolutely nothing to do with them. It's like you don't want nothing to do with them. You're completely done with them, but they cannot release you. It's like they have this soul tied to you, and it's not healthy. So this ex is someone that is not God ordained. What I mean by that is they're not the person for you. You know this. God has already revealed the person that is for you, but this person is still holding on to you because they keep popping up in your dreams, or they keep trying to seduce you in your dreams. It's like they keep trying to trap you. Let's just say that, right? And as I was talking to God about this message, the psychic network got brought back to me. So I feel like they are calling. It may not be that particular network, but they may be calling multiple people trying to figure out like how to get you back. I wouldn't be surprised if they go to the extent of actually trying to do a love spell on you. I would not be surprised, but this person does not want to release you. And let me tell you what happened. So this morning, as I'm talking to God about this message, the song came to me, I Want to Break Free. You know that song? I want to break free. That song came to me, and I'm like, why is this song coming to me? So I looked up the lyrics, and it's literally someone's trying to break free from someone, and they, and it's like that's what's happening. It's like I feel like you're trying to break free from this person, or this person's trying to, or like a situation where this person probably like trying to break free from you, but they can't. But here's the thing: had this person not known that, because this person was toxic, okay, this person was not the one for you. This does remind me of like a narcissistic person. You know what I mean? Like remember that video I put out the other day where, I like when God connects the messages. The video I put out the other day where it was this person said things that you took their spot, And that it's the video is called "Don't Let It Get to You." And the person that video, like I said, the person said or feels like you took their spot, and that could be relating to any situation. It could be work, it could be a family, it could be lover. But I'm relating that situation to this as well, because I feel like this person knows that there's someone new that you're supposed to be with, right? And they cannot release you, right? And it's bringing, thank you, Holy Spirit, it's bringing me back to Esther and Vashti. So you know how when Vashti she had to step down from her throne, she didn't put up a fight or anything like that. Like, she just surrendered and left, and then Esther kind of took over the throne, right? It's different in a situation like, it's a situation like that where she was disobedient, right? And she had to step down from her throne. It's a situation like that where this ex, it doesn't have to be a female, it could literally be a male. Like, this ex was disobedient. They did not treat you the way they were supposed to treat you. They did not treat you with respect like their wife or like the husband. And it's kind of like now they have to step down from their throne. It's kind of like they see, it's like when you guys were probably together, nothing was really good. Like, there wasn't like any sort of progression in your life. There was no success in your life. Everything was kind of stagnant. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. He said stagnant. And now that things have changed and God is literally about to release your blessings, and they're watching from a distance. Everybody said with the binoculars, child, everything's connecting. It's like they're watching from a distance, and now that they see that God is blessing you, and I feel like this person may, like I said, I feel like they're getting psychic readings about your life, trying to see where you're heading. But the only reason why they're not releasing you and they want you back so bad is because they know that God is gonna bless you. See, when you guys were together back in the day, it's probably like they were toxic, they were abusive, whatever situation is in your situation, and they didn't really care about your feelings. But now that they see the upgrade and they see God is blessing you, it's kind of like they want a part of that. They want a part of that, right? So it's not mainly because they love you and they just regret what they're doing to you and they want to be, no. They regret losing you. They regret losing you because they lost their lottery ticket. Let's just keep it real. They lost their lottery ticket. That's what it is. And they're trying to figure out how to get you back. So like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if there's love spells being done to you. So if you feel like you're consistently thinking about someone and they're toxic and you've moved on and everything, you don't know why you're thinking about them, just be mindful and pray about it. Don't accuse them of doing it, but pray about it, and God will reveal to you if there's any love spells being done, because sometimes that happens. People will call psychics and stuff and be like, hey, I want this person to come back, and then psychics would use that to their advantage, say, hey, if you give me like $1,000, I can do a love spell and bring them back to you. And you gotta be careful with stuff like that, because that is going against someone's free will, and they could be doing this to you. You see what I'm saying? I want to break free, that song. So is there anything else, Lord? No, that's what it is. So it's very toxic. It's very toxic. They won't release you. And then I heard the devil. I heard mistake, because I have mistake written here, and the devil right after I got this message Friday night. So this is not something that they're doing through God. This is someone who's very toxic, very narcissistic, very fake, and they only want you back because of where God is going to take you. And they only regret it because of the lifestyle that you're living or you're going to live, depending on your situation. And they know that blessings are coming in for you. So in their eyes, they lost a lottery ticket, and that's what their main focus is on. So they won't release you because of that. So God does want you to be released from this. But they're the ones holding on to you. Like, you're not holding on, they're holding on to you. So you have to, that's why I say when you get a spiritual realm, use discernment, and you got to pray over your life, pray over your relationships. And every night when you say your prayers, ask God to release any soul ties from you. Okay? Anything that's attached to you that's not according to his will, ask God to remove it. Okay? Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.